Alright, picking up on the where I left off on the featured slider, don't have the exact dimensions. I think it's like 1280 wide that makes it work. Whatever text you put in, it's going to, I'll show you the beginning of the text here. PCBA is a business networking association. You can see it over here. Let's go ahead and click over to that slider. There it is. And it's going to give you, 30 words or whatever of that. If you want to see more, you can click, and then it takes you to the page here. Basically a blog post. So that's how we set up the featured sliders. Let's see what else we need to look at. As far as the blog goes, again, we're using the featured images to give these little thumbnails basically. And so I've set up, oops, grab the wrong window there. Alright. If we go back to our posts, I set up two categories. To add a category, you go into categories and add it. I've got a blog category and a sliders category. So anything I put under the blog category is going to show up on the blog link right here. Now, let's back up a second. Where do these header links come from? So you create a nested structure here, and home is always going to be your first one by default. And then I have a membership, which is parent group, and then under that you can see I've got join this PCBA, meeting schedule, upcoming events. Then we've got our organization, and under that these. Okay, you'll also see we've got who are PCBA members, and that's at the main level, but yet it's not showing up here, and that's because I've set it up to not do that. Those are my little featured articles at the bottom of the front page. I don't want them to be menu items as well. So let's talk about how that navigation works. So it's under the navigation menu, and you can see on the pages I've turned off about Peachtree Corners, who are PCBA members, why join PCBA. Okay, so that keeps it out of the nav bar. Not too much else to change there. That's all default settings. And then again, the categories of your blog posts are going to show up on the nav bar by default. I have turned them off, so I turned off sliders and uncategorized to make sure they're not there. So what we end up with is our nice clean home, membership, our organization with the drop downs, and then blog. Let's see if there is anything else. Okay, so one other thing here. You've got your Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook icons here. And the way we set those up, pretty simple. It's right here on the general settings and then the general tab. And then you've got your link for your Twitter page and your Facebook page. And we can add the RSS icon there as well. I need to do that. Alright, last thing, let's just touch on the color customization real quick. We've gone through most of the navigation. Yeah, we've gone through everything there. The only other thing would be colorization. This will be disabled by default, so nothing you do is going to change until you enable it. I don't exactly, well, child style sheet URL, if you wanted to create a style sheet, you can do it. That's complicated. Main font color, link color are all customizable. The one I did customize is the menu link color. And I'll show you what that was. That's these up here. For some reason, the highlighted one is blue, and I have yet to figure out. I thought that the active link color would be that one, but I chose green, and that doesn't seem to be working, so maybe a bug. All right, so that's the end of kind of how the quick overview on how to set one of these up. The next video will be on how to maintain a little bit.